Alright, remember, let us start our journey into our revision. So, we are polishing now. We are getting ready for our SBA. Then we also get ready for the big one, the big cycle test. Then ultimately, we are going to dust all the cracks so that we are ready even for the big exam. So we starting with the concept of vertically opposite angles. Let's see what challenges we're going to encounter. So we'll start with simple ones just to reaffirm what vertically opposite is. Then let's see where we go from here. Then we go to these tricky ones. We start to get engaged with complex, a little bit complex activities. Then later on, we are going to meet very nasty ones. So for now, we are going to focus on this 8. Please try them, then view the video thereafter and see if you've nailed it, if you still remember. And then, even if they are correct, please go back and view the entire video. Maybe as I explain and cover things in a different way, you are going to pick up certain things that you may have not applied or misunderstood before. Alrighty, enjoy the task. Alrighty, remember, let's start with this warm-up 4. Right. So, these ones are a bit straightforward. And what we'll do, we'll just answer them. Then after that, I just want to go back and we talk about vertically opposite so that we are clear about it. We never get confused, no matter how they change their diagram. Okay. So let's look at the first two. Top peach color. Right. So in an exam, these ones. So we have on the left there with my cursor, this one A, B, C, D with a 60. That's what I'm going to start. Then I'm going to go to this one with a 115. Okay. Right. So in an exam, they give you this one. They say solve for the missing variable. What is x? You can simply say x is equals to 60 degrees. But you must be able to write vertically opposite for what? For your reason. Okay. So they give you a side with the reasons, and then they give you a side with statements, isn't it? Okay. So in your answer book, those are the two things that you have to write, and you must write both of them. Okay. Otherwise, you lose your mark. Now, please, guys, sometimes because we are teaching you too many things and then we give you abbreviations and then you start now to get confused because there's too many of these words. All right. The best thing is that while you are still in grade 8, maybe even in grade 9, don't mind to write the full word. Okay. But practice your spelling. All right. Vertically opposite so that you don't get too overwhelmed. All right. We don't give you mark for writing it specifically this way. Okay. This is just for you to be able to be quick so that you are able to do these statements and then move to the next question. But we won't penalize you if you write the whole word. Okay. So that's what I can advise you. Righty. Can we go to the right one? What is y? Y is equals to 115. That's all. And all you say is vertically opposite. Okay. You're done. Right. Otherwise, vert op. Then you are done. Okay. Then, what about the gray ones in the bottom? blue-gray, if I can call it. So we can say we've got what? We've got two variables there. We've got x and y, and then we are given the degree 77. So easy one to start with is x is equals to 77. Okay, so x is equals to 77. Same reason, vertically opposite. All right, then they try to catch you now. What is y? Okay, so y, if you can calculate in your mind, in your brain, you can say y is equals to, how much do I have left to get to 180? I have a 3, so that I get to 80, and then I need a 100. So 103. Y is equals to 103. Then you can say angles on a straight line. Okay. As I said, do not mind to write in full that word straight, that word angle. You can also use it. Okay. Right. Let me do it. So you can say angles on a straight line. All right. I don't want you to, I say these symbols, they confuse me, the abbreviations. And then you get irritated. You run away from pure maths because of these things. I don't want you to. Right. I won't penalize any learner if they wrote that in full. Okay. So y is equals to 103. Right. Remember, when we start on straight lines, we teach you and say what? We teach you and say you must write, what do we say? You must write y is equals, what is it? Y plus 77 is equals to 180. And then we say write y is equals to 180 minus 77. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Okay, you can do all these steps. So step 1, step 2, step 3. But remember, you are in an exam, so you must judge. Most of the time, when you have to do this, it would be those questions that have 3 marks or 2 marks, where they say calculate or determine, things like that. Okay. Then these ones, you'll find that they say state. Right. But I would say that normally your 2 marks, 3 marks would come from the whole thing. Okay. So if the whole thing is 2 marks, then all you need to say is x is 77, vertically opposite, y is 103, angles on a straight line. All right. But if it becomes 4 marks now, it means this one where you get y is 103. For the 3 marks, you must do these steps. Just be careful. Okay. Righty. Now we can go to the other one, which is this one. I like this one. I'm going to go to a fresh paper. Okay. Because there is a trick there. They are tricking you, because who is going to get tricked? You and many others. No, not you. You are made so easy sharp. You're not going to get tricked, isn't it? Remember? So you are going to say x is not 59. Okay. You are going to say x plus 59 is equals to 180. Then you are going to say angles on a straight line. Okay. Then you can say x is equals to, if it's 2 marks, you could have just said x is equals to 180 minus 59, and then write this. Okay. If it's 1 mark, you can just say x is equals to, and then in your head. But rather, even if it's 1 mark, because putting too many things in your head can also lead you to make mistakes. There's nothing wrong if you do all the steps. Okay, rather spend time on the step than to lose the mark. Okay, then here I'm left with a 21, so that I make a 80, then it means 121. So I'm also teaching you to be fast without a calculator. When you use your calculator, you must leave your paper and go to the calculator with your hand and your eyes, and you punch. You waste time. So learn also how to do things using your mind. All right. Then now we have x is equals to 121. Then here you need to state that x is equals to y. Then you say vertically opposite. You see why they wanted to catch you? You didn't see, now you see. Because now you know that x and y are equal, you can say therefore, since I have shown that x is 121, it means my y is also 121. Then you are done. Okay. So just be careful. You see how they start to twist things. Right. So all in all, this is the warm-up. So we've done the 4 and we've seen how they just move from one and they change a little bit, and then as you will see with the other ones, it starts to get tricky, then it gets trickier, then it becomes very tricky, then it is the trickiest, then it becomes ugly, becomes nasty. Right, so we will do all of those. Okay, so this is a nice warm-up. Righty, so now in this segment now I'm going to just unpack this issue of vertically opposite. Okay, so I want to bring in a fresh paper so that we talk about what vertically opposite is. Now I want you to imagine this. If you have a V, that word should come in your mind. Now, if you have two V's, what happens when you join those two V's? This line and that line, when they go like that, they form two V's. Okay, so it means you now have a situation. Where are my nice colors? I want to use my nice colors for my favorite and special learner. Right, I'm going to get my colors. Right, here is my learner. There is my colors. You see, I'm doing all these things for you, my member. Right, so if you can look at that. Ooh, these colors, I hardly use them. I hope they are still, alive. They are still alive. Let's see. Is this one alive? Oh, yes, it's still alive. Right, so I have a V there. But yeah, not alive, isn't it? Okay, it's a bit rusty alive. Right, what about this one? It's too faint, isn't it? Let's get a darker one. Yeah, let's get this one. Yeah, it's almost nice. Okay, so what do we have there? We have two V's. Okay, they are equal. All right. Then what about on the other side? On the other side, you also have this. You have another V, but this V is bigger. It's got a big, jaw. Too much. You know the jaws of girls. Hey, jaws of girls. And you are saying, I say, boys have big jaws, not girls. I'm talking in terms of certain fame. You know, girls, the fame, they talk too much. Always talking. They can't sit down and be quiet. got cell phones, they go to their cell phones and start tweeting. That's girls. Got pictures. All right. So here, what do we see here? We see that these ones, okay, they're small. They are equal, those V's. All right. And then these ones, the Kelly, you see, even using another color, green color, vertically opposite. So just be careful. Okay. Right. So when you have grasped this, you won't get confused. Some learners like this one, the last one, the bottom right one, will just say x is equals to 59, and they'll also say y is equals to 59. Just because here they were able to use this number to answer this, and even here they were able to use this number to answer that y. They simply think that, oh, okay, they must just use this number for everything. Okay, that's what some learners do. All right, so don't fall in that trap. Now, what else do I want to add? Let me show you. If you have this line here, and you have that, as in the top one, if I have x here, can I say adjacent? I can't. Okay, I can't say adjacent. If I have, I'm going to put, what is it? I'm going to use different alphabets. So if I have P and I have Q and I have, okay, this is supposed to be straight. If I have P, Q, R, can I say P is vertically opposite? No. Okay. Right. So P is on the left, isn't it? So if this is your house, okay, if this is your house, this person would be on your left. Okay. If your house is, the gate is here on the street, this will be on your right. So you can say this one is opposite. Now, if you are here, this is your house. This can be the opposite. If the road and the gate is here, it will be opposite, isn't it? So this one will be behind. All right. So R is either, okay, let me finish here because I use two words even here. So this one will be on the left or right, depending where you are facing. If you are facing that direction, it's on the left. If you are facing that direction, it's on the right of your hand, isn't it? Okay. What about this R? This R is behind you. If you are facing that direction, it is behind or in front of you. Okay. So it is at the bottom. If you have to use other words, you see, me, give you even creative writing. Always give you creative writing in my videos. Nice words to use. Now, if all of these are behind, front, bottom, even opposite, yes, if this is a street, we can also say opposite, but it is direct opposite. Okay. So this one will be a direct opposite if ever you were talking R. Now, this one, it is not next to, it is not in front, it is not in the bottom. So this one is vertically. Okay. So we say vertically opposite for Q. So Q is vertically opposite. Okay. So that is the logic. But there is the visual. You remember my words. I said some of these things you must visualize them. And I said you must have what? You must have the eye of the what? eye of the mind. Right, so in your mind you must see those pictures. All right, so that is our vertically opposite. Then when we go to the other challenges, we start to see how they make you dizzy and make you not see the V. Alrighty, should I say goodbye? I think I can. I think I've done enough for you to grasp the vertically opposite. And thank you for your patience. And then we are preparing for our, what is it, small test, and then the cycle test. And then we also laying the ground for our final exams. Thank you, member. Let's meet in the next challenges.